WCBI First Alert AccuWeather forecast with Chief Meteorologist Keith Gibson.
Winter essentially in the books now. Let's go back and recap the snow season across the lower 48. Down here in the deep south, you see this white or the light blue, basically nothing or a little bit of a coating. So we got off easy with winter this year. You go back to the north, northeast, out to the west, all that color. Numerous feet of snow, lots and lots of snow. We don't have to worry about that for a long time. We've got summer developing here. That's our time lapse from downtown Columbus with our Alpha Insurance Camera Network. Let's check out BK, our First Alert forecast. I love BK because he's just taking a snooze on that keyboard. I may be doing that here in the weather department for the next couple of days because it will be quiet. We're looking at temperatures in the upper 70s tomorrow afternoon, even warmer air back to the west. This is our future temperature forecast across the deep south here, the southeast on our Friday. As we get into Saturday, notice how we'll even warm things up more so around here, back into the 80s. So this weekend will be warm and quiet. The official tally thus far, got this from the National Weather Service in Jackson, the statewide total for Mississippi tornadoes for the month of April, 25, 17 January, 11 in February, 2 last month, but 25 in April. And in Mississippi and in Alabama, April is the busiest tornado month, climatologically speaking. So we are at peak tornado, if you will. And now as we get into May, the risk of severe weather in general and the tornado risk gets lower here as we shift it back out to the high plains and the upper Midwest. And between now and the fall, in theory, we should have lesser and lesser bouts of storms that could produce tornadoes. And across the high plains tomorrow and Saturday, that's where that little severe weather risk is going to be. So not around here. You can see we are sandwiched in between weather systems right now. Let's show you where we're headed here for the next couple of days. High pressure and firm control of our weather. Now, we get on the back side of it tomorrow. So the winds are on Saturday, rather. Tomorrow, high pressure is moving on through. The wind is much lighter. Now we're on the back side of it. There we go as we get into Saturday. So our winds start to become more southerly, and that will allow temperatures to really start to skyrocket back into the 80s here for this weekend. There will be a frontal boundary coming on down. I think it's going to stall out here before it gets here Monday. Another one comes into the picture as we get into your Tuesday. So there is a chance for some rain here on Tuesday. Considering the wet weather we've had, we don't really want to see much rain at all, and we don't really have it here in your AccuWeather 7-day forecast. So we are well above the average as far as rainfall, 15 to 20 inches above average. So not a lot of rain expected here. Certainly good news, but overall the weekend's looking good with highs in the 80s. More of the show after the break.